I've been wanting to get a SIMAGIC Alpha Mini in for a very, very long time. So yeah, this is good times. I always felt it's been a missing element in my hardware collection of wheelbases. So yeah, and I've heard good things about this. I've never heard a bad thing about this Alpha Mini, so I wanted to try it out for myself. In a moment, I will bring out some other wheelbases so you can kind of see some size comparisons against the direct competitor brands against this particular model. But first, let's take a quick look around this. It's surprisingly heavy actually for a compact wheelbase. So it is very chunky, very dense. And if we look at the side, we can see the USB socket to run the cable to your PC, power socket. That is the power brick. It is 252 watts. There's no power switch actually on the base itself. That's in line with the cable. So there's a switch on there. And I've got some mounting screws and USB cable. On the other side of the wheelbase, we have an RJ socket and a USB socket. So the RJ is for running an emergency stop if you want one of those. And the USB socket here is a pass-through. They also sell an extender, which is essentially just like a little USB hub. And you can plug other hardware into the wheelbase. I'm not sure if it's a pass-through for just any like devices you plug in, but I know you can plug in like the pedals, handbrake, shifter into the hub, or just into that one. So I'm not sure if you can use other hardware outside of the SIMAGIC family of products. Maybe you can tell me if you have one of these wheelbases, if you can just like plug anything in there just as a pass-through. Be interesting to know, but that's all I know on that. Just a flat side on the back. We're joined by SimCat. Yes. She filled the place up. Never mind. Let's get back to business. Steering column is pretty chunky and quite long. Longer than most wheelbases out there. Possibly the longest steering column of all the wheelbases I have. I think that's probably fair to say. At the front, we can see the contacts, so that's for running SIMAGIC wheels on this base, though you can use third-party wheels just fine. Pretty standard quick release, the same type of quick release that Moser use, and also Camus. So you can buy off-the-shelf quick releases to run your own wheels on here, so nice and cheap. You don't need to buy SIMAGIC quick releases, though they do sell them. Okay, this is an example of what I mean. This is an Asher button plate, runs a USB cable to the PC, and a D1 spec quick release. So let's plant it on here just to show you. And yeah, perfect fit. There's a threaded hole in each corner, so that will be for front mounting this wheelbase. There's also a couple of smaller mount points just there, which I expect is just for mounting a display to the top of this wheelbase here. Some more mounting points on the side, so two there, two on that side for side mounting, and below, underneath, we have 4 more holes. Now the great thing about this matches the Fanatec mount hole pattern. Moser also use this, and that's going to be really handy for me because I can bring in this, which is my Moser mounting bracket, and that will work just fine. So yeah, that's cool. Let's put it that way so you can get an idea of what that looks like. So it'll be that sort of angle, though this bracket is angle adjustable. But yeah, very handy. The size comparison now. So this is a Fanatec CSL DD. Now maybe not the best option. I should really have a Club Sport DD here, but I don't have one of those, at least yet. I have one on the way. But for now, CSL DD versus the Alpha Mini. And it's a clear difference. This 10 Nm wheelbase is a lot smaller than this 8 Nm one, and the CSL DD is not like massive. You know, in fairness to it, it is quite compact, but it just shows you how much smaller this fellow is. Yeah, incredible. The Mozart 12 has been my go-to wheelbase for quite some time. It's a really good all-round bit of kit. I think it's really nice. Maybe in the future the Alpha Mini will take that place. I guess we'll see on that. We need to test it first, but I don't know yet. But for now, let's just look at the size comparison. I think it's clear that the R12 is wider, but it is not as deep as the Alpha Mini. And the Mozart 12 is ever so slightly taller. The Logitech G Pro DD is 11 Newton meters and it completely towers over this Alpha Mini. Yeah, kind of crazy. Another big boy, not quite as large as that Logitech wheelbase, is the Thrustmaster T818. Hello Simcat. What have you got to say for yourself? Exactly. It's maybe a little bit unfair because I do have the mounting bracket on here. So let me turn it upside down because that I guess gives you a better one-to-one size comparison. Yeah, still pretty large. Not the largest, but the second largest out of the wheelbases I have. Yeah, some cats losing their minds in the background, so just ignore that. Chasing a tail. Watch that tail, Simcat. Okay, just for a bit of fun to end it, this is not a fair comparison on torque output. This is only 3.9 Newton meters. The Mozart 3, but it's such a tiny little pocket-friendly direct drive wheelbase that yeah, I just want to show it to you because it looks crazy small for a wheelbase. But yeah, check it out. Okay, well, let's end this one, guys. I do have a lot more to show you on this wheelbase in the future. That's just unboxing and just a quick look around the features and you know, examination of all the bits and pieces I can see in front of me. But yeah, so far so good. A pretty compact, you know, weighty wheelbase. Looks good. Looks good. So I'm happy to get this in, and I'll be testing it very soon. So yeah, stay tuned for more. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Take care, happy simming, and bye-bye.